Hi, welcome. So this video is going to be our walkthrough of Save the Day. So Save the Day is for my reality cast. You know who you are. So when this song starts, my high schoolers are in the background kind of talking amongst themselves like they are again in the hallway, in between classes, just, you know, trying to get like a little bit of like normal conversation in until you have to go back to like your math class or something that you don't want to be at. You want to be home, right? So everyone's kind of like just like talking amongst themselves. Danica and my woodsman are up in center stage. They are having their conversation when my music starts. My Teen Beach Movie-esque music will start, and my woodsman will start over at stage right, start talking to different people. And I really want you to take your time, like you are campaigning hard for Danica to be class president or what you think is queen. So take your time, really kind of like go around the students, get in the middle of them, you know? You are having that moment. You don't want to immediately run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. If you slowly go through and get through that, make your way over to stage left, and then eventually, as you are, you know, getting them to kind of think about like, hey, you should have Danica be your president, your queen, right? You are basically her mascot right now. So you are going to try to make it back up towards Danica on the line, she can find a better way. You know she's gonna save the day, and point at her. So Danica is gonna be like, no, we're in this together. And you're like, yeah, right, okay, whatever. And you're gonna be like, life is like a fairy tale. And you're gonna do your little beanstalk is rising like smoke, right? That beanstalk is rising as you spin, because you are ignoring Danica right now. Danica's gonna go, what? No! She will come and kind of go out like, you can't find your holy grail. She's gonna turn, point at you, and feel free to like poke his shoulder or something. And once you can be like, right? So you're gonna poke his shoulder for Orgeese laying 12-karat yolk. Okay? So you're pushing that out. You're like, hey, are you serious? This is not a fairy tale, this is the real world, right? Woodsman, of course, is completely ignoring this. My friends in the back are still chatting amongst themselves like, oh my gosh, what a weirdo. He's like singing in the hallways. Weird. So my woodsman is going to do there's silver in this cloud of gray. You know she's gonna save the day. Kind of bring it around and point back at Danica. You're like, yeah, this one right here. She got it. Danica is mortified. She's like, oh my goodness, so over it. So Danica will start doing her, we can do this, we gotta work together. We're going to do our, can you see it? I'm trying to think of what side. I'm trying to mirror it. Trying to mirror it for you guys. So I believe, yeah. So you'll start clapping to the right first. So you'll go, can you see it? Can you feel it? A new day coming. Bring it back. Got it? So you're doing that. You do your claps, all four of those twice. And then you're gonna go, new day's coming. You're gonna say to her, let your dreams take flight, live past midnight. You're gonna do that. And what's gonna happen is Woodsman will hold out his hand. Danica will take it. You can spin her under, out, spin in. You're gonna let her whip. She's gonna spin off, kind of lose her balance. She's not used to being in dances. She's a normal high school kid. Probably not a theater kid either, considering how she's acting. So she will kind of blah for all of that. So you're doing that through like the won't need breadcrumbs today, Together we can save the day. While she's coming in to talk to him more, my friends in the back have slowly gained more and more interest until they're like, yeah, we are in on this. Let's do it. Let's go. So they are going to run up when the woodsman is saying, you sure? So that they can be ready for, there's a pot of gold where the rainbow shines. So I am mirroring it. So you're gonna go, there's a pot of gold. Both hands go over. Pot of gold. Bring just this hand over, just your hand for where the rainbow shines. And what you're gonna do is it's going to depend on which hand is closer to Woodsman and Danica. So if your right hand is closer to Woodsman and Danica, you're gonna put that hand up. If your left hand is closer to the Woodsman and Danica, you put that hand up. If you're in the center, you get to pick, congratulations, based off of which one you're closer to, Woodsman or Danica. So you'll bring whatever hand up. You'll bring this hand that's down still from your rainbow. Magic touch up our sleeve. Magic touch up our sleeve. So it's a little hand up, like a little, you're grabbing the wrist, almost like your hand is going towards the wrist. Goes down, over, and down. Magic touch up our sleeve. Got it? If you're over here, magic touch up our sleeve. You got it. Wonderful. So Danica goes, oh, wow, right? And she's going to do, put your faith and hands in mine, and it won't be make-believe. So she's bringing faith in hands, and it won't be make-believe. And we're still staying up during that part where she's singing, I know, you have to keep your hand up. Oh no, but you can do it. I believe you. You got this. So your hand is up while she does that really quick. It's not super long. So we're gonna take whatever hand is up. Maybe it's this hand, and maybe it's this one. You'll bring it down for, you can have a brighter tomorrow if we all join in. So bring it over. If you're over here, you can have a brighter tomorrow if we all join in. Got it? Next thing is, we can end the suffering and sorrow. Let a new day begin. Right? So, if we did join in, and we're going to scoop. We're going to scoop over to stage, and again, I'm trying to mirror it so it's weird for me. We're going to scoop down and up, and then bring it out and over. For we can end the suffering and sorrow, let a new day begin. Got it? We're going to now push back. Our hands are here, like we're push, push, push. So we're going back on that for the baby I'm here to say. And then it's, I'm ready to save the day. So wherever you pushed back to, and it's not super big pushes, just a little bit back, you're gonna come right back to where you were before. Right? So we know where we're going. Just a quick little, baby, I'm here to say, I'm ready to save the day. We have a little bit of music. I want you to look excited. I want you to be talking to your friends like, yeah, we totally got this. And then we're all gonna do those claps together. So we're gonna go, can you see it? I can't see it. Can you feel it? Do you feel it? A new day. So we did that twice. We're now gonna do the same, going back, back, and back. For a new day coming, I feel it coming. The next thing is, don't need to roam to find a gingerbread home. So still, depending on which side you were on, if you were on the woodsman side, you're going to push out that way. If you're on Danica's side, you're going to push out that way. Whichever way they're pushing, you'll join them on that. So it's don't need to roam. And you're going to use those hands and you're going to push. Let's see if I can do it slow. Don't need to roam to find a gingerbread home. This leg doesn't move if you're over this way. This is your pivot. You'll go around with it to find a gingerbread home. If you're going from the other way with the woodsman, you'll go, don't need to roam to find a gingerbread home. Got it? So now you're facing forward again. You went out, or you went out this way. You pushed it back with your pivot, whichever foot that was. That's more on the inside to keep you one spot. And we're going to turn into our friends, turn towards our friends, and go, don't need breadcrumbs to find our way. Yeah? Oh, no. Everything we need's in these hallways. You're looking out back into the hallways. You're looking at your friends to tell them everything we need is right here. Right? Yeah. My friends over here are going to go this way in, looking at your friends, and they go, wow, in these hallways. You got it. And then we're going to do one more. Together we can save the day. And then you have a dance break, and you get to have fun and jump around with your friends. And maybe you do a little out and in with your friend. Or maybe you're doing, or maybe you're going to do a really good sprinkler, right? You get to have fun with your character. This is one of our very, very fun times where you are the artist. But it's very important because when the music starts again, you gotta be ready. So make sure you don't get too into it where you lose track of where you are. So we're gonna hear a little bit of music and then we are going to do our claps again, one last time for our you can see it, I can, I believe it, if you believe it. Yep. So you're gonna do your you can see it, if you believe it. And it's a new day's coming. 4 again. We have our hands here. We're gonna go. So it's like stacking a book, stacking layers, right? You've opened our eyes. We're no longer blind mice, right? So if we start here, open eyes, but we're not blind. Because now, with our arms here, we've got our layers, right? If we have our layers, we're gonna leave those troubles in that land far, far away. You're taking little steps back after you've done leave. Your hands are here and you're doing little steps back. I don't have a ton of room, so, bear with me. And we're gonna come up for together we can save the day. And then, our very last part of this dance that I'm super excited about is we're gonna make a little kick line. So, I want my taller friends towards the middle and my shorter friends towards the end. It doesn't matter if it's exactly perfect, but just kind of know. If you're one of my shorter friends, it'll look a little silly if I've got like Danica here and then one of my shorter friends here and then the woodsman, right? It'll look a little silly. So just try to stay wherever you need to be. And then we're gonna do a quick little kick line. So we'll bring our hands over together, kind of on each other's shoulders. We're buddies, we're pals. Little bend. You can see little bend. So do a little bend. And then we're going to move with our right leg first. So it's this one because we're mirroring for me. So if we're here, we'll do a little together. To the music, to the beat the whole time. The best way to stay with everyone, try to follow Woodsman and Danica. They'll be in the center. They're going to start us. So we'll do a little bend. We'll all try to bend together, and then kick right first. Bring it together when you bend. Left, bring it together, and right. And we'll just do that until our song is over. And that is Save the Day. So thank you guys. I will be also posting a video that has me trying to do the dance with music. So watch out for that. Practice, practice, practice. And happy dancing, guys. Bye!